Okay, hello everybody. Looks like we are live. I want to welcome you to Montezuma. It is a warm, a little bit humid day. Well, it's a humid day. Low 80s. Oh, what's that? Hold on a second. Hold on. Through the windshield now. This won't be great. Looks like an eagle, and kind of looks like another eagle, and I thought I saw like 3 or 4 birds in the air. Okay. Cool. So we have some eagles in the air. I see, maybe 4 of them. So I've seen at least 4 eagles. I have seen at least 3 ospreys. I've seen a great blue heron. What else have I seen? Red-winged blackbirds. A swamp sparrow. Well, I heard the swamp sparrow. A song sparrow. I did see one. And, not much else. And from what the visitor center is open. And purple martins. And tree swallows and barn swallows. The visitor center is open, and I did ask, and before I even asked, I was told it's been quiet. And that's really no surprise. When it comes to draining the pool, which they've been doing, it really limits the activity. But apparently from what I was told, we hold on one second here. Already, I guess the purpose of what they're doing in terms of draining is to help promote plant growth that helps with, will help the ducks, maybe the dabbling ducks, in the fall during migration. So we'll see what happens. I don't know for certain, and I didn't ask, but I don't know when they'll allow the main pool here to refill. And I don't know, another thing I don't know is when the decision is made to allow it, I don't know how quickly it will refill. If there's, for instance, a ready and steady source of water that is currently being diverted away from the pool, that's one thing. But if it's something that relies at least in part on, gravity, or, well, not just gravity, but just water happening to find its way, that's a different story. I have a feeling they are diverting the pool, or whatever sources, 1 or 2 sources of water flow into the main pool. But we'll see. I hear a robin singing. Whatever the case is, it's not in our control, so, I hear a warbling vireo. It's 82 degrees, if I didn't say that already, so it's warm enough. Sunny. Now, I had seen a forecast whenever I last looked. Maybe it was last night. I saw one that seemed to indicate that there might be some rain for at least a good part of the day. Well, for a very brief period of time, I had a little bit of rain on my way up here, and then it cleared up. I might have just heard a downy woodpecker, but I was talking. I believe I just heard a yellow warbler. Oh. I might be hearing a peewee, an eastern wood peewee, very faintly. I'm not sure. It's not close. If that's what it's calling or singing, I should say. Yes, I definitely heard it that time. An eastern wood peewee in the distance, coming from our right, by the way. What was that? From what I've seen, not many people here today either. Some, but I mean, not not many. Not sure what I'm hearing. Ship note of some sort. Oh, come on. It's a flycatcher. Was a flycatcher. And I think I just saw it fly further in. I did not get a good look at it. I don't know why, but it seems like, I know they're small and everything, but it's always difficult to get a flycatcher in sharp focus with this camera. Last week, driving in this in another song here, and driving along Wildlife Drive, we saw more water in the main pool than we had in prior weeks, and that was most likely because of rain that had recently fallen. I don't know if there's been much rain. I hear a common yellowthroat in the distance. Anyway, this week could be very different. Maybe things have dried right back up. I don't know. That's the yellowthroat. Now, in the distance, I see another eagle by the looks of it. Did I mention the one turkey vulture I saw? Well, I just did. I hear another yellowthroat from the left side of the road now. And I hear marsh wrens. At least one. It's usually in this stretch here, this initial stretch on Wildlife Drive, and then later on after what is normally filled, the area normally filled with water. see a common gallinule, that we have the marsh wrens most often. Rarely do we have them anywhere else. So here is a common gallinule. And you probably just heard the yellow throat and a marsh wren. Things are very much different here this year, obviously, because of the draining of the pool. You hope that overall it helps. Just sort of swamp sparrow. We hope it helps to keep everything healthy, the whole ecosystem. But I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not a biologist. Another swamp sparrow. So we've got one on either side of the road, at least. And maybe a different swamp sparrow. So maybe a couple. That we're hearing on the left side, the side we're facing. If you're wondering, why aren't we looking out the right side? It's because I can't see. In the distance. Looks like a great blue heron. Oh, maybe two of them. Hold on. Where'd they go? Yes. So we have two of them. Blackbirds, a couple of them. To the right, and this is through the windshield. What's this in the air? From here, anyway, it looks eaglish. Looks like an eagle. I have yet to see or hear any ducks, any Canada geese. Now the Canada geese, really, if you think about it, it's not much of a surprise. Without water here, which they like to be around, they probably found other areas to be in. Now, there is water in the channel to our right, so maybe geese, there might still be some Canada geese around, and we saw some last week, so I would expect that we will see some today here somewhere. But right now, we're in the molting season for Canada geese, and they lose the ability to fly, or at least lose the ability to fly well. I don't know. And I know in my own travels and just daily viewings, I currently have not been seeing Canada geese like I would otherwise. So some of the areas where they fly to that are not necessarily right next to water, within safe walking distance, they have not been visiting. And that seems to be the pattern or at least the pattern I notice every year. I'm gonna set the camera down for a minute. I just want to look there for some reason. I don't know. I don't believe I see anything, but I just want to look. Well, a few dragonflies, but nothing else. So let's keep going. No. Hold on. Oh, is that something? Yes. Well, it looks like a great blue heron. Unless it's something else, I really doubt it. And it sounds like there's some big flying insect in my car. Oh yeah. It's just the way the heron is, you know, it's looks like its head is low, as if maybe it's going to strike. It's not an angle we normally have when we see that, but it's a great blue heron. And better open more windows so I can let the bug out that somehow figured out how to get in but not out. Okay, so anyway, that was another great blue heron, but I don't see anything else over there. No. I'm going to set you down again. I think we're, you know, unless we see something, we're going to move right along here on Wildlife Drive. I guess that's, you know, I say that, but that's really always the case. How much time we spend here depends on how much we're seeing. I want to I just want another look with binoculars and through an area where I can see a little bit, kinda, sorta. I see a dog with his head out the window of a Honda behind me, but not much else. Hold on, let me just look with binoculars here. Nope, nothing special. And instead of saying nothing special, I could say, nope, nothing at all. I didn't see anything special or otherwise. Like I said, there is water to our right, and actually there's water to our left. There's that channel that's you know, closer to the road. Even that doesn't seem to be drawing the attention that, you know, you might expect or hope. And you know, I'm gonna back up again. I want to look over some of this channel, even though the location of the vegetation doesn't seem to be conducive to to lease bitterns or American bitterns or anything like that, but you never know. Just want to look a little bit more closely. Thank you for your patience. I believe I may be hearing a killdeer in the distance. Now we were, if you tuned in, we were on the campus 2 nights ago, Thursday night. The cost was at least 1 mosquito bite. I have a second one on the same hand, but I believe that was from just being outside at home the night before. I tell you this because I feel offended by the mosquitoes. So I'm just looking between, these areas here and these areas here as best I can. And as you've probably figured out, I'm really not seeing anything. Otherwise, I'd tell you. They're the usuals. We just heard a song sparrow moments ago. There are a few red-winged blackbirds here and there. Oh, I see a wood duck. First duck of the day. It just flew in. I don't know where it was, but it just flew in. Where'd it go? Oh, come on now. Hold on. Let me look at binoculars. I can see a little better. It was a female wood duck who landed at the edge of the water there. Now I don't see it. I don't see it, so you're gonna have to trust me on that one. Oh, there. So it looks like we have an adult female and 2 youngsters. So 3 wood ducks. Gotta love the wood ducks. thought we'd see some Canada geese maybe, you know, scattered in this area, but I haven't seen any yet. Okay, I'm going to sit you down. I have to pick you up. There's right over here, I'm not sure if I'll get it or not, but here there is here it is, an eastern kingbird. Not very close, but we'll take it. You can see things are really greening up over on the other side. Again, I'm going to set you down. I want to keep looking with binoculars or with just the naked eye. Maybe we'll see something interesting. Maybe we won't. Now 82 isn't that hot, but it is warm enough, and with that sun out, that can tend to slow things down in terms of bird activity anyway, and certainly make things feel warm. So that's why I have all the windows open in the car, besides letting that one noisy fly or whatever it was out. But I've decided to leave them open. Normally I close them up because I don't want the wind making noise on the microphone for you. I haven't had much chance to go bird watching myself this past week. Really, the most bird watching I really did was the visit to the campus on Thursday night. Hearing a song sparrow. Always enjoy those, you know. It can be tough sometimes, especially as the summer progresses, and if you go up in, you know, let's say you go up in August, there's a good chance by then you could go up and see, you know, nothing if you just don't happen to find the hawks. And I've had that happen to me before. That was the first year, and you know, we weren't doing live streaming broadcasts, but I was still going up regularly to take photos. And you know, by the time I could leave and then journey to Ithaca and everything, there was only so much time on the campus anyway. And the juveniles had, what was that? The juveniles had, I heard something. The juveniles had started to, you know, really increase their range by then. And I think I remember seeing like big red and distantly, and that was just about it for the day. I'm hearing a killdeer again. So I'm really not seeing anything on the right-hand side of the car. Maybe we'll... The left-hand side just has short grass or greenery or something, ground cover of some sort. Do I see something? Yes. Oh. Okay. I see a bunch of pied-billed grebes. You know, we had seen a nest in this area, but then I lost track of it, and I had looked for it in subsequent weeks. But here are pied-billed grebes. It looks like you know, at least one adult and a few young. If we can, maybe we'll try to get a better look at them. We haven't seen pied-billed grebes ourselves here in weeks. If there's a clear line of sight point, I'll take it. Oh yeah, I think we will have one. I just got to turn around. Maybe I shouldn't have turned right there. Okay. I think this will be good. I hope. The sun is out, so it might, you know, obviously, so it might not be without the dreaded heat shimmer. So we have the adult. This is the adult. These are pied-billed grebes, and then we have the young. You can tell they have a different coloration on their heads, and they're smaller. And then there's one, I believe there's another young a little bit over here. Yeah, what are you doing over there? Now, I'm hearing some noise. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. I don't believe it's the grebes. But I'm hearing something that sounds like... I'm hearing something that sounds like, you know, very young birds. Maybe chicks in a nest. And it just quieted down. We'll wait here for a minute, see if anything else comes along. I'm going to look around with binoculars while you're looking at them. The pied-billed grebes. I wonder what that's all about. I wonder what we're hearing. I don't know what we're hearing. It's a high-pitched thing, and I don't believe it's the grebes. It's just, I have a feeling there's a nest somewhere in the vicinity, and we're hearing chicks in the nest. That's my guess. Okay, everybody is together, or at least I don't see the other one that was over there. Oh, and who is... Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I was looking up at something else, which may be an eagle in the distance. Okay, it looks like the adult is underwater somewhere. Oh, there. Is that the adult? Where? There's. Oh, just dove. So I'm glad we were here when we were here. We had the opportunity to see them. And in a moment, we'll look up at what I believe is an eagle. Now, because of the material on the water and also the reflection of the green, they're much more difficult to see. To see well. But we can zoom in on some, and maybe we'll get a better view. Again, we're struggling with the heat shimmer, as we so often do. The adult. There she is. Here. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's a he or she. I'm guessing it's a she, but I don't know. And then, so we've seen at least three. I believe there are five young and one adult. Anyway, we're going to move on from them, and now we're going to look up at what I believe is an eagle. Looks like it. I'll lighten it up. I'm not sure if it's an adult or not. I don't believe it. Looks like a juvenile. Okay, it is a juvenile, and we're going to move along. Anything else while we're here? No. So I'm going to switch cameras. Not bad. See if there's anything else. I hear an eagle call. I don't know if it's the juvenile or not. Okay, we're going to turn around in a moment. Okay. Still have the at least some of the juvenile pied-billed grebes there. Oh. Okay, let's move along. Have to turn around first. Oh, they're currently in one of the trees. There are two eagles. They both look like juveniles. I'm going to turn around anyway. as I'm doing that, you can see all the green in an area which is normally covered by water. Hold on a second, what do I see out there? Oh, Canada geese. And okay, Canada geese, an eagle, a great blue heron, another great blue heron, another eagle, another great blue heron, maybe 2 more eagles, another great blue heron. Okay. Not a huge number of Canada geese, but a fair number. Do you ever hear anyone like say that's an unfair number? Actually, maybe you do. So anyway, out here, way out here, there are some Canada geese. That looks like an eagle. And that's an eagle. Great blue heron. Another great blue heron. Another eagle. And there should be 2 more eagles, I think. No, great blue heron and an eagle. Okay? Okay. Nothing really close though, so I mean we're not going to get any spectacular looks. Not from here. Song spirit. We may be hearing another common yellowthroat, I'm not sure. So last week, you know, we did see some water in this area, but that was most likely, if I had to guess, because of recent rain. So, you know, things are different today. Let's try to look out there. I know the distances are long, but let's try to look out there from here as best we can. We won't do it for very long. Just a quick look, unless we see something really interesting. We do have some grasses in our way, so occasionally something's going to kind of block the view. You can tell they're not all adults. You know, they're maturing. Many of them are maturing goslings. That was an immature bald eagle. There's another one. And another one. Great blue heron. See how light the great blue heron is? Because it's with the distance. The colors are being washed out. Another great blue. And I need to reposition the camera 1 second here. Wow. What did I just hear? It almost sounded like, that almost sounded like a juvenile red-tailed hawk call. I had heard that some sandhill cranes had been seen. I don't know where they were. Maybe they were, oh, actually they were closer to the visitor center, but so who knows? We might see one. You never know. We did see one in flight last week. And I'm going to leave everything in place, but we're going to move forward. Now up ahead there's a vehicle and someone is standing maybe through the sunroof and taking photos. So I don't know, maybe they see something. I don't see anything. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. In the distance, though, up ahead, I see something white. A few white birds. They could be. You know, last week we did see a couple Caspian terns and a gull, and I don't know if I can get them for you. What I'm seeing just yet. No, I can't. My car mirror is in the way. Hold on, I'm going to look at something. I just heard something that sounded to me like a Caspian tern. So that's what I'm guessing there are out there, maybe some Caspian terns. And I wouldn't be surprised if there is a gull, maybe two. Okay, oh, I think the bug got up. Anyway, let's stop right here for a minute. One eagle just landed right there. And, you know, there is some water there in that channel, so seems to, and we've been seeing that right along. It seems to draw attention of some of the birds anyway. Sorry about the wind noise, but I'll tell you the breeze feels very good. And from here, not much else I can see. Now, I want to look with binoculars again and see if, oh, maybe I don't need the binoculars. I did see some, like I said, some white out there. It might be just vegetation, but I thought I saw some kind of white birds, but maybe I'm wrong. And oh, I do see them again, but there's no way I could show them to you because of the angle. And we just heard a killdeer again. And let's continue to move. Wait a second. What do I see over here? Great blue heron up ahead on one of those dead trees. Don't know if it'll be there when we get there, but it might be. One of the eagles is on the move. Great blue heron nearby, but I'll show you. Oh, we might get a look right here. Keep moving. Keep moving. And that eagle, I have a feeling the one that was on the move that I mentioned just flew up and over the road, so heading towards the, well, maybe the trees on the other side, I don't know. Oh, mourning dove. Two mourning doves. Two mourning doves. They just took off. Maybe my car startled them. Another eagle on the move now. And, oh, another great blue heron. Well, I could back up and show you. And another eagle on the move now. Okay, we're going to keep going. That heron that was in one of the dead trees is no longer where I saw it. Oh, I don't know if these are the same two mourning doves, but there are two mourning doves on the road in front of us. Here we go. Someone just flew over the... Oh, eagle right nearby. An eagle just flew by. So we've got three in the air right now, all juveniles. It must have been, I don't know if it was close or not, but it flew right by. There's no way I could have caught it with the current camera. Not from within the car, certainly. Okay, I believe I'll be able to show you, they're distant, those white birds that I've been mentioning. Let's take a quick look and see if it's worth a longer look. They look like gulls. Not sure what kind, but they look like gulls. Can't see them very well given the distance and the heat shimmer and all the normal issues. I did believe, I believe that I did hear a, although I haven't seen it, I thought I had heard a Caspian tern, but I may be wrong. Hold on a second. Normally I like to leave the sunroof open, but if I can. And today I cannot. The sun's shining like it is. Oh, that heron is in the tree, although not on that single isolated branch. So we're going to keep moving. Let me just take a moment to look well out there with my binoculars, see if there's anything else that we'd like to look at. Oh, a number of great blue herons out there. Yeah, let's just take a quick look. They're way out there, so I mean we're not going to get a good look at any of them, but we'll try to look at them anyway. So here are those gulls. What was that? Barn swallow, I think. So, and you can see we've got a lot of heat shimmer ruining the view. What is that? Is it another great blue heron? I guess so, but somehow its height looks so much... Yeah, I guess it is. It just looked so low compared to the other one right next to it. And what is that in the back? The white? I have no idea. I just can't tell from here. Maybe if it were a cloudy and cool day, I would be able to tell, but not today. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get a view of that either from anywhere. I guess great egret, but I don't know. Maybe a couple of them out there. I just can't tell from here. Okay, well, okay, we're going to move on. And I'll leave things in place for now. In the air, I see another great blue heron. Could be one of the ones we just saw. I don't know. Song sparrow. We're hearing sing. Second, what is that? Nothing. Wait. I think it's a barn swallow. Okay. Okay, just heard a common yellowthroat. No visual sign of it. Hearing a robin sing, I believe. Okay, I want to drive through this area slowly. On a relative basis, that is. Hearing marsh wrens again. This is that other stretch where we often hear them. I believe I heard a swamp sparrow. Why do we drive through this area so slowly? Well, it's the kind of area where, you might see, I hate to jinx it by saying anything, but then again, we haven't seen any all year, an American bittern or a least bittern. I should show you. I mean, it's, there's vegetation right up to and in the water, and it's just the kind of thing that the bitterns would use. So my hope is, to catch sight of one. Now, the least bittern is quite small. The American bittern, which is considerably larger, does very much blend in, so they're both hard to see. So that's why, you know, drive through that area more slowly. Just hoping. Never give up hope. You know, maybe the thing to do is never give up hope, but give up expectations. What do I hear? Is that a green heron I'm hearing, by any chance? Possibly. And there's, by the way, there's a fair amount of white up ahead in the water, or at the, you know, near the water. Don't know what it is yet. Smaller birds, they're not great egrets, but. Looks like some of the grasses are blocking my view now. I don't know if we'll get a clear view or not. Oh yeah, we've got Caspian terns and mallards, and I'm not sure if there's anything else in there. And hopefully we'll get a look. Great blue heron. Oops. So hopefully we'll have a look. Let's see how things go in terms of vegetation blocking the view. May have just seen a grackle, I'm not sure. Okay, from here, I'll do my best to give you a look at what I've seen, or at least some of what I've seen. Looks like we have a couple mallards there. That was a swamp sparrow we just heard vocalizing, singing. So mallards, I believe. Great blue heron there. And then over here, there may be more mallards. I haven't looked at them yet. And then over here, now these I'm not sure if we'll get to see them or not. You can see those grasses are in the way. And it all depends on how everything looks up ahead. But we believe we have the terns and the and more mallards there. So let's take a look from here before we move forward and see, you know, just take a look with the other camera a little bit. And then we'll move forward and see if we can get a better look at the terns. So those are mallards, male on the right, female on the left, and then let's find them here. Look like more mallards. Is that a mallard? I don't know. It seems small. I mean, considering there's a mallard there. Is that something else? Yes, it is smaller because that is a blue-winged teal. Male. If that was a male, a lot easier for me to recognize. No. Is that also a teal? That might be. I'm not sure. I think they might be. These look like mallards. Unless possibly, no, I don't think so. Okay, that's it for those. And then over here, we'll be dealing with the grasses. Hold on. Looks like more mallards. I know. Can I see any of the white birds? I'll give you the look as best I can of the various birds over here. Again, I believe we have Caspian terns and mallards. Oops, sorry. That's a gull too there as well. Not sure what kind of gull, but maybe ring-billed, I'm not sure. Okay, let's. I'm going to leave everything in place, and we're going to move forward. And we'll see if we can maybe get a better view without obstruction of the turns. It's not looking better so far, but maybe we'll get a clear. You know, let me keep going forward, I guess. Who's that? This way? Oh, another. Unless that's the first one, that's another blue-winged teal, and there may be and a shorebird. Greater yellowlegs, maybe. Looks like it to me. Okay, let's continue just a little bit more. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. At least on a relative basis. That one looks like it might be, well, maybe not. I was going to say it might be a younger one, but I'm not sure. That Caspian tern. These are Caspian terns. Mallard. Terns. That one might be a young one right there. Yes, that is a young one. Look at how cute. The gulls. Anybody else? Species-wise? Okay, that is just about it for there. Let me leave things in place just in case the pool at the end of this straightaway, or I don't know if it's really all connected or not. It probably is, but we can't tell, from here. See if there's anything there to look at. I think a frog just popped across the road very quickly up ahead of us. Made its way to safety. Relative safety, I should say. I see frogs, and you're lucky to see one hop even. Hearing common yellowthroat again. And I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing any birds to look at up here. Not yet. There haven't been any the last couple of weeks, really. In this last, well, there's a great blue heron. You can look at that. It's not very close, but we'll look at it. It's over here. Marshmallows, but I don't see them, of course. Of course. And not seeing anything else, I think I'm going to switch cameras again. We're not finished here on Wildlife Drive, of course, but, you know, under ordinary circumstances, we most likely would have seen more than we have, but we've seen some things today, so it's not been too bad. I'd say so far, not that we hadn't seen such things before, but so far the most interesting, I would say, is the the adult and juvenile pied-billed grebes. Up on the road ahead, I see a starling. Wondering when they would make an appearance. And did I just see another one, or did I see something else? Hearing a robin, another starling. Another common yellowthroat. Haven't seen any yet, but we've been hearing them. Swamp sparrow. As you can see, or I believe you can see, we've got, just tall grasses on either side of the road, so we can't see much. In the channel to my left that goes, away from us, I'm looking straight down the channel, there is a great blue heron. And nothing else that I can see. Okay, let's keep moving. So like last week, I think I'm going to go about this rather slowly, just in case there's somebody there on the opposite side of the channel here that maybe would be of interest. And I just need to drive slowly in order to see it, if it's there. I don't know. See a song sparrow. I often think back to this one time I was here in this stretch, and people were looking at I don't remember the bird. It's something I had never seen, and I believe I still haven't seen. It was across the channel, in view. Oh, just heard a marsh wren. And just could not see it, and it was like apparently in the grasses and up a little off the ground. Looked and looked and looked and looked and just couldn't see it, no matter what I did. And who knows, maybe it was very obvious. I really don't know. The point is, you know, sometimes you never know what you'll see or where you'll see it. Let's look over here, where we have not had any luck lately, and I don't believe we're going to have any luck today. I do see a great blue heron, not very well, but I see one in the Bennings Marsh. Let's keep going. Oh, shorebird of some sort. I don't know what it is yet. Let's switch cameras and take a look if we can. I still hear it. I don't see it. I don't know where it is. Last I saw it was behind these. Oh, there, maybe. Just saw it. Spotted sandpiper, maybe. Looks like it. But I'm not sure if there's a second one or not. Hey. Just took off, and maybe that is the only one. Still hear it. Leave everything here for a moment. Let me just look around. Like I said, I still hear it, but I don't see anything else. I'm glad it was vocalizing, because otherwise I might have missed it. But I do wonder, why is it vocalizing? Is it that there's another one it's calling to, or what's the story? Sounds like it's either farther away or just being less enthusiastic about calling. One second here. Okay, I guess that was just a quick cameo. I don't see anything else going on. So I'm going to leave this camera in place though for now. So anyway, that was, I believe, a spotted sandpiper. And that's all we saw, just one. I don't... Hold on a second. What do I see? Great blue heron, okay. With a fish. Now we won't be able to see it well, but it's over here. Hold on a second. Okay, just had to let some cars pass me. See, I may be wrong, but just the way the vegetation there, the taller vegetation, is set back from the channel. I just don't see bitterns using that. It wouldn't hide them so well. Or in the case of least bitterns, it doesn't allow them to be, perched right above the water. I've been wrong before, but I just don't see that as conducive to their presence. American goldfinch on the road ahead of us. Male. Breeding colors. This is through the windshield, but there he is. Sorry, Chiggy. That's the first one of those I don't believe I heard any, unless I just... Oh, someone just... I just saw a bird. It may have been a wren in here. But it kind of looked like it was headed to a lower spot in the vegetation there. The goldfinch is still on the road. Can you move? Thank you. I'm going to close the other windows. The road noise is getting annoying. I'll just boil in here. Don't worry about it. We never see anything right here. Maybe once we're in the clear. It's, kind of clouded over a bit, and that's fine by me. I'm not saying we'll be completely without heat shimmer, air distortion, but I'd certainly rather have some cloudiness than bright sunshine when we're here. Sometimes, obviously, the sunshine can be just wonderful to have, and Thursday night on the campus we had some beautiful looks at our hawks as they were in sunshine here and there. Up. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Oh, I don't know him. Okay. I was going to say up ahead, there's someone, although I think I might recognize him. There's someone taking photos and maybe seeing something special, but maybe not. There's a great blue heron out there. Well, let's stop right here. Let's stop right here for a moment and take a look at what I can see. Oh, looks like, I believe that's a mallard. The sun is coming out again. This one I opened my mouth. They're mallard and ducklings. Young ducklings too. The size of them is small. And then what I saw, no, I guess not. There is a great blue heron, which I'm not sure if I can show. Yeah, I can show it. Right there, for the moment. And that's just about it. Not anything else like, well, maybe. Where am I looking? Yeah, is there something there? Maybe not. No, I guess not. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, there's maybe another mallard. Maybe another mallard and ducklings. Some kind of duck and ducklings. The question is, will I be able to show them to you? Or will we have grasses in the way? That sunshine is really giving us troubles right now. But there they are anyway. See, let me show you. In some of this area, I just believe there's less water, so I mean it's covered with grass. Normally we see some water here, I believe. It's not to say there wouldn't be any vegetation, but I don't believe it would be grass like that. Okay, I'm just going to continue on just a little further. Okay, that's nothing. We haven't seen any great egrets. Well, not with certainty. We may have seen some earlier, but we could just see their heads, and the distances were really long. I couldn't tell. It might have been great blue herons for all I know, just with the colors washed out. I have a few more ducks here. Oh, those look like gablers. Yes, gablers. Hi, gablers. I'm going to open the windows back up. It's too hot in here. I better stop right here. See something. I thought I saw something. You know, I'm not sure I can get it with the camera. Oh yeah. I saw a bird take off from here, but is it anything or is it just a funny shape? It's just a funny shape. Okay, never mind. Nothing really going on there. I'm going to switch cameras. We're not seeing anything here. Yeah, let's switch cameras. I mean, there's a great blue heron in the distance, but we're not going to get a great look under these conditions. And some more Canada geese by the looks of things. Here's the aforementioned great blue heron. Great blue heron just flew by, and I see, what do I see there in the distance? Oh, come on. Looks like a crow with a big fish or something. You know, last week at Shockey Pool, I don't remember when he arrived, but a gentleman climbed the tower and, you know, he mentioned, oh, there's another crow also. Looks like it's on, if I can show it to you. I can't show it to you, but it's on that. There it is. Anyway, gentleman said, you know, it's too bad that they didn't, you know, tell everybody in advance, because another great blue heron, because maybe farmers could have used the fish that we see dying with the draining of the pool. You know, I'm not saying that couldn't have happened, although, you know, it would be, I have to imagine, rather damaging to try to collect the dead fish, you know, because they don't all die at once and it'd be inefficient. But if you think about it, and this is what I told him, I doubted any of it went to waste, because, and in fact it couldn't have. Because either the eagles ate the dead fish, or turkey vultures did, or crows did, or other animals, you know, maybe mammals did. You know, nothing went to waste. I'm going to set you down as I continue to drive here and see nothing. Let this motorcycle pass me. I just heard another swamp sparrow. Again, I'm sorry about the road noise, but I need the air to pass through the car. In this channel here, nothing. I believe I just heard cedar waxwings. At least one. Well, I guess that is it for Wildlife Drive. I believe I just heard a yellow warbler on Wildlife Drive. Go to the usual places, I think. Still apparently, supposedly 82 degrees, but maybe warmer than that. I don't know. The sun is out, at least for the moment. It's been in and out. Yeah. On the ground to my right. In the air to my left, it might be an osprey, I'm not sure. We're hearing house sparrows right now. And to our right, a couple of crows, make it 4. Turn right around. I'm not seeing anything. Always hoping to see, like, I don't want to push our luck. Okay. Turkey vultures in here. Maybe hearing cedar wax ones, I'm not sure. Might see something of interest, so that's half the reason why we're driving this way. Can't say we've seen anything lately, but in terms of time, there's not much investment, so I don't mind doing it. And in the cornfields up ahead, not that I would expect to see them now, but we saw the flocks of snow geese before, and Canada geese. Nobody around right now. We're going to turn right around as soon as we can and head towards East Road. song sparrow. I might be hearing a red-eyed vireo. Pussy. Just saw a blue jay in the air. But we'll give it a try. Season we had been seeing for a few weeks in a row a juvenile red-tailed hawk here. I haven't seen it since. On the utility wire, hearing, I believe, just flew off. I believe it was a tree swallow. You know, I do wonder, is it worth coming here to East Road if we're seeing so little? Maybe not, but just heard a common yellow throat. I'm going to give things a quick look with binoculars down there. See a great blue heron and another one. And another one, a possible great egret. Red-winged blackbird or two. Common grackle. Maybe another egret. And maybe two more. And is that another egret? Well, maybe I missed that one. But there are a few egrets down there by the looks of things. Gulls or terns flying around down there. I think they're probably gulls. One second. Don't know if we'll be able to see them. Anyway, there's really not much going on down there that I can see. may have just heard a common gallinule, I'm not sure. I'm going to move on, there's nothing here. Like, maybe if we sit there for a long time and look, maybe we'd see some more things, but let's stop right here a moment. This view is actually not bad. I don't know if someone mowed or what, but it's better than normal here. So as I said, I believe there are some great egrets down there. And I believe I just heard a marsh wren. I'm going to look a little bit with binoculars, and then if I don't see anything, we're going to move on. Wait, what's that? I think that's another beaver. Where did I see it? Yeah, right there. And it looks like there's a great blue there. You can see there's really, on a relative basis, very little activity. And I've told you before, I've seen that years, my impression had been of this area that the spring, at least by the time I would get here, there was not much activity. But we saw this year, because we were coming up early enough, we saw this year that, there's some activity, certainly migration activity. See two ducks in the air. They might be mallards if I had to guess. I believe I am hearing Caspian terns, so maybe there are terns flying around, I'm not sure. But I'm not seeing really anything else, so we're going to move on. may have some Canada geese on there. I want to look at one thing with the scope. I'm not going to switch cameras unless it's worth it. 1 second. Yes, Canada geese. There are 4 or 5 of them, I'd say. There's some tree swallows here on the wires, unsurprisingly. And in the air coming in, is that, what is that? Is that a great blue heron, or looks like it? Yes. Disappointing, no doubt, but maybe not surprising. It's the time of year and everything, but a couple years ago, there were times we'd come here and we'd see, large numbers of great blue herons and great egrets. I haven't seen anything like that yet. And maybe we won't, I don't know. We're out on the road. See a green heron in the air. Over Mays Point, or the Mays, the little pool where we generally don't go. I don't see it now. I have a feeling it drop down into that area where there's water that people use for fishing all the time. I think that was that a, I don't know who just flew over the road. It's either an American goldfinch or a yellow warbler, probably a goldfinch. Let's just drive down here. I think these people are leaving. Hello. Okay, let me just look around a little bit, just in case that, I doubt it, but maybe we'll find that green heron, if it's nearby. Well, if it's around, it's not nearby, but where I can see it. Okay. Quiet here. Just heard a yellowthroat though. And maybe a yellow warbler. Yeah, I'm hearing a robin sing. Song sparrow. House sparrow. I thought I heard one. Pigeon on the road. I'm going to do what I've been doing, and that is park the car and just take a, go out on the observation deck and take a quick look, see if there's anything of interest. And chances are I'll do what I've been doing and then just come right back. Oh, in the distance, I see that was a double-crested cormorant that flew from, well, maybe from Mays Point over towards Shockey Pool. Okay, so I'm going to just get out and go take a quick look and see if there's anything of interest out here. But the pattern has been that there hasn't been anything of interest lately, so I'll probably be, well, I'll be right back regardless. Okay. There's a wood duck. And, oh, hold on a second. Big wasp in the car. Or hornet or something. Get out. Thank you. Anyway, oh, don't come back in. Coming right back in. Maybe I should close the window. Okay. Wood duck. Another wood duck with 7 ducklings. A great blue heron. A pied-billed grebe. At least one marsh wren. I did hear an American goldfinch. And 1 or 2 red-winged blackbirds, and that's just about it. So we're out of here. Recently, we haven't seen all that much here at Shockey Pool, but we'll give it a try. My hopes has been weekly to see the swans, and we haven't seen them over the last couple of weeks, really. But maybe we'll have some luck today. I don't know. I'm hoping that they're still around. I think I just saw a cat, but I'm not sure. And I may have just heard. I don't know what I heard. Okay, so I need a few minutes to convert for tower broadcasting. Hearing the song sparrow. And in the distance, by the way, I see in the air a... looks like an osprey. Okay. And I may have just heard a marsh wren. All these wires go like this. I see a great blue heron flying overhead. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay. 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 Let's see the water before I go up there. I believe I've heard American goldfinches, and I believe I've heard common yellowthroat. I may now be hearing, I believe I am, a northern flicker. Maybe two. Yeah. Two different calls. One is the sound that sounds more like a almost like a pileated woodpecker, and the other is just this other call. Don't know how to describe it. And I am hearing cedar waxwing almost positively, most definitely. And I think I'm just about ready. Yes, definitely heard a common yellowthroat. So I think we're ready to go. I'll have to change this battery soon, but who knows? Maybe we may not need much time up there if there's nothing to see. The flicker, it sounds like it's nearby, but you can hear it. The flicker, the northern flicker, just if you don't know, is a kind of woodpecker. Why is it a flicker and other things are sapsuckers and other things are woodpeckers? I don't know. The great blue heron here. Oh, I may have just heard a downy. Oh. Hold on. So we're hearing the two flickers. And I see a great blue heron and maybe two more. All right, hold on. Oh. Red-winged blackbird. Okay, we're just about set. Oh, I think I see some great egrets out there as well. Now, of course, the wind seems to be constant. We'll make do, hopefully. That egret, I believe, just landed there. Maybe another one over here. And that looks like a black tern from here, that in the air. A couple of them. It's always difficult when it's windy like this. Hold on, I want to look at the sky. Okay. So closer, we have this great blue heron here. And that one there, and that one there. So, okay. And then there's another one right over here. Now, who knows what else is here? The thing is, you know, there's so much, the grasses are tall, so they can hide things very well. So who knows? Let's look out there a little ways where we can see things maybe a little better. I may have just heard a swamp sparrow. Sorry about the wind. Oh, duck just landed, I believe, right around here. And I thought I heard something, and it may have been a wood duck, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, where it landed, I suspect it'll be difficult for us to see, but there's something else out there. Where is it? Oh, yeah, common gallinule. Okay, I'm going to point you at this nearby heron. And I'm going to look around with binoculars a little bit. Looks like an eagle to me. And I thought I saw some more black tern activity, but yeah, there's one right now. It's hard to see against the green background. Looks like a great egret in the back also. Another great blue, I believe, there. Under these conditions, over this distance, with that kind of light, that kind of bright sunshine, it makes things difficult to see. I have a feeling we're not going to be here very long. Come on, Wayne, cut it out. Of these three already. Okay, we'll stay right here for a moment and I'm going to look around again. I do wonder if the swans left the area or if they've just been spending time in an area where we just can't see them, which is also very possible. But I don't see them now. so annoying sometimes. It's right in my face when I least want it to be. You know, there are two ospreys. I thought so. Just by the way I was seeing one and then all of a sudden in another spot, now I can't see either one. They're both behind the trees from our perspective. The ospreys are closer. Much closer. Come on, Ferris. Come on, come on, come on. Not sure where the other one is. I just don't have time to look right now. The wind is not helping. Okay, I'm gonna let that one go. That's kind of nice. I don't see anybody with the naked eye right now. That is a bald eagle. nobody there. Okay, let's go back to looking at... Oh, who's that? Is that probably an egret? Yes, an egret. Okay. I was hoping it was the swans, but no. I saw some white there, and I thought, oh, maybe. Those are black terns, by the way, just a reminder. Around again. All of a sudden there are three. Oh, well, there are two egrets in the air there. And there were three great egrets over here for at least a few moments. But everybody seems to have scattered. We haven't seen any northern harriers today anywhere. I think we're going to close up shop here and head back to Ithaca very, very shortly. This camera battery is dying, so maybe it's a good time to pack up. Oh, what am I hearing? Is that a green heron by any chance? See one, but is that one by any chance? Or is that just the shape of the vegetation there fooling me? Probably vegetation. Look around just a little bit more. Battery is in this camera is dying. Let's say roughly 440, 445, somewhere around there. Hold on a second, what do I see in the air? This camera battery, like I said, is dying, so we might not be able to record anything. Looks like an osprey. And it's not close. This camera strap is driving me crazy. The wind blows it right in my face. Okay, we're gonna let that go. So roughly 4:45, everybody. I hope to see you in Ithaca, somewhere around there. Okay? All right, everybody. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.